All right, we talked about these people, debtors, creditors, guarantors. Let's actually define who these are. Generally, you, if you take out an auto loan, if you get a mortgage, you're the debtor. The creditor could be the bank. Who's the guarantor? Let's talk about this and more. Debtors, creditors, and guarantors, these are all parties involved in a credit transaction. They have specific roles and responsibilities within the process, and their relationships with each other are interconnected. Now, you can easily have a debtor-creditor relationship without guarantors in the party, so just keep that in mind, dealing with sometimes you could have guarantors, and we'll talk about that. A debtor is the party that borrows money or receives credit from a creditor. So by getting a credit card, you are a debtor because you're receiving credit from the creditor, which is the bank. They're responsible for repaying the loan or credit according to the terms agreed upon in the contract. The debtor may be an individual, a business, or a government entity. For example, an individual taking out a mortgage to buy a house would be considered a debtor. Next up, the creditor. The creditor is a party that extends credit or lends money to the debtor. They have the right to receive repayment of the loan along with any interest or fees as specified in the loan agreement. Creditors can be financial institutions such as banks or credit unions, businesses offering credit to customers, so you buy a TV on financing, or even individuals who lend money to friends or family members. Don't default on loans to family members. I can't imagine what that's like, but that cannot be fun. For example, a bank that provides a business with a loan to purchase equipment would be considered a creditor. And then we have guarantor. A guarantor is a third party that agrees to assume responsibility for the repayment of a loan or credit obligation if the debtor defaults or fails to meet their repayment obligations. Now, providing a guarantee, the guarantor helps to reduce the risk for the creditor, making it more likely that the debtor will be approved for the loan or credit. Guarantors can be individuals or businesses, and they often have a close relationship with the debtor, such as a parent co-signing a loan for a child or a company guaranteeing a subsidiary's loan. This is one we see a lot actually in other exams as well. Do you have to disclose the fact that you kind of dealing with contingencies, commitments, subsequent events? Do you have to disclose or accrue for the fact that you guaranteed a subsidiary's loan? Not that we'll see that in this exam, but tying that in if you've seen that on the other exams. For example, a parent who co-signs a student loan for their child would be considered a guarantor. All right, now that we understand who all these people are, businesses, individuals, entities, all that good stuff, let's keep moving along. All right, so here, just a little bit more kind of dealing with this. The relationship among these three groups involve mutual obligations and dependencies. The debtor owes the creditor a debt and is responsible for repaying it according to the terms of the contract. The creditor relies on the debtor's ability to repay the debt, and in some cases may require a guarantor to provide additional assurance. In some cases, they just straight up say, you need a guarantor. You cannot go through this without a guarantor. The guarantor assumes responsibility for the debt in the event that the debtor defaults, which helps protect the creditor's interests and ensures the debt will be repaid. It's a lot easier to get a loan if you've got someone else helping to foot the bill or at least be on the hook for responsibility. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.